Before we peek into this tale, make sure your feathers are tucked tight, because some family secrets will leave you squawking in shock. Marissa had always been drawn to old houses. Their peeling wallpaper and creaking floorboards felt alive with secrets. So when she inherited her great aunt's sprawling countryside estate, she imagined quiet solitude away from the city's chaos. But the house was more than abandoned, it was waiting. The first night, she wandered with a candle. Shadows twisted unnaturally. In the gallery, portraits of ancestors stared, but one stood out. A woman in black, her hands clutching a silver locket, eyes cold and alert, almost watching Marissa's every move. Strange occurrences began almost immediately. Footsteps behind her in empty hallways. Candles extinguished in moments, leaving her in darkness. Objects moved subtly, like a chair nudged forward. One night, a whisper floated in the air. Find the truth or join us. Marissa was unnerved but curious. In the attic, she found diaries, letters, and photographs. Clara, her great aunt, had vanished in the 1920s. Everyone assumed she had run away, but one diary entry hinted at a darker truth. Mother, she's capable of anything. She killed him, and if I tell, I'll be next. The locket hides everything. Destroy it, or else. Marissa's obsession grew. She returned to the gallery, discovering a small, rusty key taped behind the black gown portrait. The locket opened, revealing two photographs. Clara, bruised and terrified, with a mysterious man. The family matriarch, smiling, holding a pistol. The scandal was staggering. Her great-grandmother hadn't just killed Clara. She had orchestrated a decades-long cover-up. Her crimes included murder of Clara's lover, fraud and embezzlement of estate wealth, bribing officials and destroying evidence, covering up illegitimate children within the family. And the worst part? Her grandfather had been complicit. As Marissa dug deeper, she uncovered more shocking truths. Illegitimate siblings. Clara had a hidden child, kept secret by the matriarch. That child's descendants might still be alive, and some were plotting revenge. Family lawyer corruption. A long-trusted lawyer had forged wills, destroyed letters, and falsified records to protect the matriarch's crimes. Mysterious disappearances. Friends and distant relatives who got too close to the truth vanished without explanation. The house itself seemed aware of her discoveries. Portraits whispered, floors creaked, and shadows moved independently. Marissa began seeing figures out of the corner of her eye, a child darting past, a man standing silently, eyes accusing. One stormy night, Marissa awoke to the sound of footsteps and whispering voices. She rushed to the gallery. There, Clara appeared, spectral, small, furious. Tell them. Tell the world what they did. Doors slammed, windows rattled. Portraits leaned forward, faces twisted with rage. Marissa realized the house wasn't just haunted, it was a prison for those who knew the truth. She tried to flee, but the front doors wouldn't open. Every hallway twisted into another, the rooms shifting like a labyrinth. Marissa uncovered shocking letters revealing the full scandal. Her great-grandmother had had affairs with political figures, using her influence to cover crimes. Clara had been silenced for discovering the truth. Her grandfather had helped forge evidence to frame innocent people. Hidden accounts and properties had been funneled to a secret network of allies, all benefiting from the family's dark legacy. The spirits grew restless, more aggressive, demanding justice. Marissa began hearing hundreds of whispers, each one recounting betrayals, murders, and corruption spanning decades. The climax came during a violent storm. Windows shattered, portraits leaned forward, shadows twisted into grotesque forms. Clara appeared, shifting between child and young woman. Her voice was thunderous. Now the world will see. Marissa's reflection appeared in a cracked mirror. The black-gowned woman merged with her, eyes accusing. She realized the spirits were binding her to the house. If she didn't reveal the scandal, she would join them. Desperate, Marissa grabbed letters, diaries, and the photographs, the evidence, and prepared to escape. But the house resisted. The corridors looped endlessly, rooms shifting like a maze. Whispers grew into screams, each accusing her of being too late. By dawn, the neighbors found the estate silent. No signs of Marissa remained, only the gallery. The black-gowned portrait smiled faintly. The locket remained closed, hiding the scandal once more. Some say Marissa's spirit now wanders the gallery, trapped between the world of the living and the dead, forced to witness the sins of her family while warning anyone who enters. And there's one more twist. The hidden child of Clara, an illegitimate sibling, was still alive, waiting in secret. They had discovered the estate's secrets, plotting revenge that could finally bring the entire family scandal into the light, or destroy anyone who dared uncover it. Well, this tale has really ruffled the feathers of an entire family, and some secrets are rotten to the nest. Be careful what heirlooms you inherit, because you never know what skeletons are lurking beneath the paint.